Hey guys, Izzy here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about a pretty exciting news actually. This was from the latest dev stream 167, I believe it was. It was actually today as I'm recording this, but I'm uploading it the next day, so yeah, but bear in mind. But anyways, I wanted to talk about this specifically because this is actually something that the community has actually been asking for, and I'm actually extremely excited to see how it's going to work. Now, they did explain how it kind of works, like how it's supposed to, but they didn't really go into too much detail, and unfortunately, even in the dev stream notes, it's not exactly clear on a couple of things, which I'll of course touch up on here today. Now, if you guys weren't watching dev stream today, basically there was a lot of good, like really good things that were announced. We're going to get an update. We're gonna get a new Warframe, which actually looks extremely dope, and there's going to be a couple of changes, that sort of stuff. But today I don't really want to talk about those things in particular, since that could be a video for that could be a completely different video. Today I just wanted to talk about a specific thing that was actually mentioned and was talked about in DevStream, which was the implementation of a pity system to the Archon Hunts. Now, basically, if you guys aren't aware of what a pity system is, if you've played, gotchas before, you're very familiar with it. But if you're not, basically what it is, a pity system is whenever you're not able to get a specific thing that say for example it's the primary or more important thing in the drop table, then you have a greater chance at getting it the more times you're close to it. Like, not the more times you're close to it, but the more you do it. So for example, in this case, if you don't happen to get a Tauforged in the first week that you're doing Archon Hunts, then in the next week it's going to actually be increased by 20%. So instead of being just 20%, it's going to be a 40% chance of getting a Tauforged, and it goes up to 100% until of course you get the Tauforged. Now, once you do get the Tauforged, it'll go down back to the default 20%. However, the main thing that I want to at least take away from this is the fact that it's really not mentioned on whether or not the weeks have to be in a row. So it's only stated, let's say, okay, so I'm going to read it verbatim. I'm going to have it on screen, of course, for you guys if you guys want to read it yourself. But basically, it starts, the quest for Tauforged shards is one that many Archon hunters are aware of, and we have heard the community's feedback in this matter. Archon shards earned via hunts have a 20% chance of being Tauforged, but that percentage chance will now increase each week you do not receive a Tauforged shard. For every hunt you complete that earns you a regular Tauforged shard, the percent chance to earn it in your next hunt will be increased by 20 to 100 in total. So 20% to 100% in total. Once you have received a Tauforged shard from a hunt, the base chance will return to 20% and the cycle will continue. For example, if you earn a regular shard in week 1, week's 2 probability of Tauforged will increase to 40% in total. Should you not earn a Tauforged shard on your week 2, you'll have a 60% chance in week 3, and so on. Once you've received a Tauforged shard, your chances will revert back to 20% in the following week. Let me check here. This percent change will be individual per player. It will not affect your squad mates. The overall intention of this change is to ensure that all Tenno will have a guaranteed chance to earn Tauforged shards with repeated hunts, which of course is kind of, it makes sense. You don't just want to have people farm for a higher chance and just recruit people or carry people that might just only have the 20% or stuff like that. And I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but I can definitely see it happen in some capacity. But basically, it's all explained here, but it doesn't really state if it has to be in a row. I'm assuming this does mean that it's probably not going to be in a row. Like, you don't have to, you know, like you can stack maybe 40 to 60% chance until you get the Archon that you actually want to get the Tauforged shard from, and then, you know, play with your chances there. And once you're at 100, then you can just wait until the Archon that you actually want to take down to get the shard that you want for Tauforged. Well, which, you know, that's totally fine and understandable. I do wish that to some extent they would have still did what many in this channel actually recommended previously, which was having a way that you would be able to either sacrifice the shards that you've gotten or buy them with the currency that you get from the weeklies from Cal. Since, you know, you're already able to just buy regular ones, why not just give us a chance to maybe buy a you know, a Tauforged one, which, you know, but to me it makes sense at least. But this approach is great. It does mean that they have, of course, listened to our prayers, because you know, if you've been like me, extremely unlucky, you more than likely only have like maybe 2 or 3 Tauforged shards and don't really, you know, have anything else, right? Like, we've had some really bad luck, and I think with this it's gonna be really nice, because we'll at least have a higher chance every time we play it. So I guess that also incentivizes the player to actually keep on trying until they actually get the one that they want. So it's a really nice change. Just, you know, it's definitely a step into the right direction. It'll more than likely get more improvements as they go along. I just really hope it's not the case of having to actually do them in a row. Like, you don't have to play week 1, week 2, and week 3 in a row, or else you would lose the buff of that week. Like, if you already stacked up 60% and you didn't do the next week, then it goes down to 40. Hopefully that's not the case. Like, really praying that that's not the case, because that would absolutely fucking suck. But yeah, this is really good news. They also announced a couple of new changes. Like, there was a lot of things that they actually went over on this dev stream that were really good, and I just feel like this is better left for maybe another video that I could talk about. Because I'm really just recording this right now because I might not be able to record it later on because of the fact that I'll be somewhat busy in the weekend. So I wouldn't have been able to get this video out until maybe like Monday or Tuesday, and I just really wanted to talk about it because this is really exciting news. But just to maybe give you another rundown on another change that I'm very excited for is the fact that they're actually changing the cold status effect. So they're buffing the effect of cold. So Frostbanes, rejoice, it's finally time, we're finally eating, boys. So basically they're increasing the base slow from 25% to 50 and just reducing the max stack to 8 from 10. The final result basically being that the slow is increasing from 70% to 85 in total. So 85% slow is sounding pretty nice, not gonna lie. That's pretty neat. I'm actually happy that you know, they're actually doing some changes to some of the statuses that have been somewhat underwhelming, and hopefully they continue to do so. They announced a new mode, which is sounding extremely interesting, but they didn't really go too much into detail into how it works. But at least to what it was shown, it definitely shows that it definitely feels like it's going to be an interesting mode that hopefully, you know, players are actually gonna end up enjoying. But yeah. I'm very excited for the changes to Beery Paradox. They didn't go into too many details for the Beery Paradox, but it is coming. It is coming. We're gonna get another update. It's gonna have a Warframe, and it looks extremely sick. And we're gonna get a lot of cosmetics as per usual. And yeah, I'm just really excited. Hopefully, this next update that's coming up is going to be you know, full of actual content. And yeah. Sorry if this was just about it. It's just that that's all I got. That's all I got, really. But also sorry if I sound a little bit weird. I'm using a mic now, so I'm still getting used to using a mic, and I'm still adjusting it to sound the best that I can possibly do, you know. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning into this quick little video that I made for you guys, literally the last second. Hopefully, you know, it doesn't sound any bad. I'm gonna edit. I'm still gonna edit it the best I can. But anyways, that doesn't matter for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And yeah, I'll see you guys on probably I might stream on Sunday, if anything. If I don't, then I'll probably stream on Thursday, so I'll see you guys there. And yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.